All right, what's up? So today I am starting the wiring for the S10, kind of trying to get everything laid out how I want. Not sure if this is final, but just trying to lay it out so it's easy to work on and it looks clean. I got a new wiring harness here. It's a LS1 wiring harness. I'm about to open it up, remove some wires I don't need, and relume it a little bit better, clean it up. But yeah, the last time when I built the blue S10, I got a lot of questions about how I did certain things and the wiring and everything on that truck. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit better about documenting this, but can't promise you anything. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, just starting the wiring. I'll go show y'all what I've got done on the truck. So I went ahead and installed the transmission, as you can see there. Just trying to test fit everything. It's got to come back out for a converter and all that. I was able to make this dipstick work. It was hitting the head, so I just bent it so it worked. So now I just got to build a bracket so I can secure it. But yeah, give y'all a look under here. So everything fits. Looks good. So I'm gonna start working on the wiring today, and I'll bring y'all back here in a second and show y'all where I get to. All right, so I went ahead and laid the harness out kind of like it's gonna be in the truck and remove the wiring loom. Also went ahead and removed the knock sensor wiring, the tachometer wiring, and the inputs and outputs. We're going to run all of our inputs and outputs from these two connectors. There's plenty of inputs and outputs in these two connectors for what I'm doing. Just kind of getting an idea of how it's going to lay out. Waiting for a few more parts to show up. So when I make a little bit more progress, I'll bring y'all back. All right, so made a little bit more progress today. Kind of give you an overview of what I got going on. This is a sheet of ABS plastic. The first thing I did was made a cardboard template and got it to fit in the truck the way I wanted, and got everything laid out on that piece of cardboard, and then I transferred it over to this piece of ABS plastic. I made a list of everything that needs to be in this truck, and that's kind of how I decided how many relays I need. So these are the switch relays, and then these are 4 extra relays that the Holly will control, like the fuel pump, the electric water pump, and the radiator fan. And then I put a spare in there just in case I need to add anything later. This is the fuse block where they'll get their power from. They will come in on this side and will be triggered from the opposite side. I have the Holly Dominator mounted. The main engine harness will come out here and run up, and then the inputs and outputs come out here and run up. And then this is the main power wire for the Holly Dominator. The last thing I have on here is the solid state relay for the bump box. So it's kind of what I got going on. I'm about to install it in the truck, and I'll bring y'all back and kind of show y'all what it looks like. All right, this is how the panel looks in the truck. I really do like the way it came out. I did go ahead and put the engine harness in just to give y'all a visual of how it's gonna run. So of course it'll look a lot better when everything's zip tied and loomed. I do want to do a bulkhead connector. I'm not 100% sure, but I would like to run the engine harness up to that hole, make a connection there, and then plug everything in where it needs to go, and then cut the excess wire out of it and make a connection at the firewall. But we'll see how that goes. That's kind of, down the road. We're not to that point right now. I need to get everything plugged in where it goes before we make any cuts to this harness. But yeah, it's kind of what the panel looks like. I'll back away a little bit and kind of show y'all. I think what I'm gonna do right now is pull the panel back out and wire up the relays, and then we can get an idea of how we're going to lay wires out and start running to certain things. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. If y'all would, like, comment, subscribe, all that. I do enjoy reading y'all's comments, and if you have any ideas or anything that, you know, you've tried and it worked out, you know, put in the comments. I do enjoy reading y'all's comments. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. I'll catch y'all next time.